Hi guys, today I'm going to do my Bookish Pet Peeves. It's just me doing this video because Amy doesn't really have many Bookish Pet Peeves. She doesn't get as riled up about little book things like I do, that's why she's breaking spines and stuff. I'm a lot more picky with my books, so these are some of my pet peeves I'm going to go through. One thing which has always bothered me from quite a small age is how they put stickers on books. Now I don't really mind this when it's like easy peel and they just come off, but it bothers me like with this book called Butter, which Amy got me for Christmas. There's like a big smudgy thing, because it's such a plain cover you can really tell. I think you can see that there and there. It's like a big mark where the sticker hasn't come off very nicely. That bothers me because it just feels really unnecessary. If they can make stickers that easily peel off, then why not do that always? Why have some stickers that just ruin the front cover? I just realised this video is going to seem very ranty. It's literally just me going, that annoys me, that annoys me. And as well as stickers that make a mark, what bothers me a lot is like when they print on stickers. Like this one, and actually it's also the same with City of Bones. They've got this massive label on all the covers saying like, City of Bones, soon to be a movie. It's like, yeah, but all my book, it just takes up nearly half the cover. And it's also like that with this one. This is not even the book it's talking about. It says If I Stay is now a major motion picture. This isn't If I Stay, it's just one day. And I've also brought this book with me to show you because it bothers me when they make, if there's one popular book that an author's wrote, they redesign all the covers to look like that. Like Just One Day had such a nice cover of like a silhouette of two people holding hands in Paris. Really pretty. But this is really bland and horrible. It's just white and boring with a vague picture of someone. It's a horrible cover. And they've done it just so it matches the cover of If I Stay, which has a similar kind of tone. So that is really quite irritating. Makes me angry, guys. What I think is my absolute biggest book pet peeve though is when they change the cover halfway through the series. Because it's just unnecessary, because the cover change is normally for the worse as well. They normally start off nice and then they make the covers worse. Like, you know, Across the Universe, gorgeous front cover, absolutely gorgeous. The second one, they did make a matching one that but you couldn't really, I think you could only get it in America, so I had to get this black cover that completely didn't match. And then for the third book they redesigned it again. So if you buy the books when they come out, you have 3 different covers and that just gradually get worse. So annoying. But to show this point as well, I've got Amy's I Am Number 4 series, because this front cover is a nice little globe, very simple, quite a good cover. Then that changes to this colourful pop art kind of thing that is like really different to the first one. And then it changes again for the third book into this design, which is kind of they've stuck with now with the other 2 books. I don't know if you can see them up there. It's kind of a white cover, similar sort of font. But when I see these on Amy's shelves, it just really bothers me, because I'm just, why would they do this? Why would they change the cover not just once but twice? Because you just have this unmatching parade going on. And I also chose this book of Amy's as another point of something I don't like. When the book is just unnaturally big. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a really tall hardback. If you compare it to a normal sized hardback, it's just got that extra length, and I don't know why. Because it just makes your shelves look untidy, and when you've got all the series lined up and there's just this massive leap up in height, and that just really bothers me. I'm not picky enough that I buy all books in hardback so they match in size. Like I know Kat from Catty-tastic buys like everything in hardback just so it's more uniform. I'm not that bad, but it does bother me when you just have these unnaturally tall books for some reason. I noticed books being changed to match a really popular book, especially with John Green and David Levithan actually, because The Fault in Our Stars had a really nice cover. It's got that kind of chalk writing with the clouds, you know, it's really distinctive. And because that book blew up, now all of his books have the same font. They have quite a simple design. I can see that with this 10th anniversary Looking for Alaska. It's copied the font for his name and for the title, and it's got a much more simple design, like a plain cover. That's happened with all of his books now, and like I said, the cover change tends to be for the worse. And I don't understand why the marketing people assume you're going to buy a book just because it looks like another book. Like, I always read the blurb. The cover may draw me in, but I'll always read the blurb, and I don't understand why they feel the need to make all the books look the same. That annoyed me. This video is making me very angry. It makes me especially angry with David Levithan because he co-wrote one book with John Green. Now all of his books have the chalky font and quite plain with a cover. Oh, makes me so angry. Like Every Day had a gorgeous cover and they redesigned this really plain orange boring one, and the covers don't represent the book at all. They're just matching The Fault in Our Stars. Pet peeve of mine when I'm buying books as well is when they don't have a blurb. I'm showing Wolf Hall for this because the back of Wolf Hall, when they don't have a blurb, it's meant to be because it's a really good book, so the back of the book is just reviews of how good it is. But it doesn't tell you anything of what it's about. It's just like Daily Telegraph, oh it's great, it's amazing, blah blah blah. And you think, okay, I know it's good, that's why I've picked, well it's meant to be good, that's why I picked it up, but you still want to know what it's about before you buy it. I've noticed all these pet peeves are more to do with the aesthetics of the books, how they're made and how they look, and I think that's because if I have a pet peeve about a way a book is written, I don't know, I don't really have problems with the interior, like the story of a book, because I tend to buy books I think I'm going to like. I don't read many books I don't like, and there's not really a running theme of something that I always dislike in a story. I tend to just not read books that I'm not interested in. One that really annoys me is when the quality of the book is just kind of poor in the way it's made. I noticed this with the Assassin's Blade because I love this cover and it feels nice and high quality. But I don't know if you can see the title, The Assassin's Blade, should be in an embossed golden lettering, but it all just kind of rubbed off in the process of me reading it, and I read it really carefully like I do with all my books. It was just literally holding the book made it rub off, and also rub off on the spine. It only says The Assassins, and where my hand has gone has rubbed it off. And also with City of Bones, how don't really see this with the American City of Bones more than children's books are made out of a different material, whereas we just have these shiny ones. And yeah, all the like covering peels off. You can see it really badly. It's just, I don't know why, it's just something, the way they make it. And actually, I think that is my last pet peeve. This video has been very ranty, I'm sorry. It's just I've had these feelings built up for quite a while, and then I thought I should share them, I should tell people my nitpicky weirdness with books. No one really cares, but I care a lot. So let me know down below if you've got any pet peeves that make you a little bit angry and ruin the look of your bookcase, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!